Hi guys, so it is the 29th today. 2022 is just around the corner, getting ready to start sorting my life out. But yeah, I got my 2022 planner ready to fill things out. I tried to do a like TikTok aesthetically like ASMR of me making my coffee this morning. I don't think it quite worked, you know, trust the process. Hopefully I'll get better at that. But yeah, I look awful right now because me and mum are just sorting the house out, and I am planning on actually dyeing my hair today. Nothing extravagant. I've literally just got a couple of brown hair dyes because you can't really see on here, but in some lightings and more in person, my hair's like the reds kind of came through quite a lot, so it needs just another little bit of spice added to it. And I'm like, it's the new year, let's just go into the new year with nice hair. But yeah, it's just brown, it's nothing that exciting, so it'll probably look the exact same as it does right now in this clip. I just thought I'd do a little bit of a vlog slash like chat of like my New Year's resolutions and like whether I do them or anything and all this. But first, I think I'm going to do my hair and get myself looking a bit more presentable before we chat, so that you don't have to look at this face too long. I actually still need to brush my teeth. Probably shouldn't have told you that. Oh, don't look at my teeth. Let me just appreciate my dad made a massive sausage roll. Like, that's my hand. I have quite big hands and I've got very long fingers, but that's my hand, like compared to this massive, and obviously it was like to there, but we ate some, but it's a huge sausage roll. Like, look at that. I just wanted to give my dad a little appreciation post because it was very good, and I just think that's quite cool. Mum is about to do my hair. God, this looks absolutely awful. I've just brushed it through, but it desperately needs a wash, and it's just a bit dead and frizzy. I look blonde. I look like I've got full like blonde hair. Hermione Granger. Or more like Hagrid, actually. More like Hagrid, let's go. So this is my hair. It is very, very dark. I always find no matter what shade, whether it's medium brown, whether I actually get a dark brown, it always comes out like black. I mean, it's not black, but quite dark. But I know it will fade very quick, so it's not the end of the world. But I'm hoping it'll just fade to like more of a natural brown, and get rid of like the reddiness, because it was quite red. But yeah, I was gonna like doll myself up for this little hair reveal, but I'm gonna be honest, I've just been to Body Pump and it is 5 minutes past 8, and I will not be leaving this house again, so I don't really see the point. And I mean, you've seen me without makeup lots of times, so if you don't want to look at this face, I'd go off now, because it's not gonna get any better. This eczema here is just still here chilling. She doesn't want to go. So I guess we'll just have to get used to it then for now. I just kind of want to talk about like New Year's resolutions, like goal setting, like whether I do it or not, and like also speak about like the pressures of New Year's, like that you're supposed to be like this new version of you, which obviously I think I am someone who I'm like, I will take any advantage. 2022, yeah, if I can have something to be like, I'm gonna have a goal and we're gonna have a time frame and I'm gonna work on it to be like the best version of myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. But you shouldn't feel the pressure that you have to become this new person or you have to change, because I'm not gonna lie, you can do that any day of the week. You can do that on a Monday in February. You can do it if you're feeling really wild. You can do it on a Thursday and start whatever you want to do. Or you just don't have to do anything, and don't put so much pressure on yourself. Like the world we live in at the moment, COVID is still very much around. It's still affecting all of our lives, whether we like it or not, unfortunately. Because of that, like, yes, I'm very much the attitude that see the best out of everything. It's very hard when, you know, there's very likely going to be restrictions put in. So please don't be so hard on yourself at the moment. Getting through each day, that's something to be proud of, because it's really hard at the moment on like your mental health and everything. So if I have one thing to say to you, you don't have to work on yourself, but just a reminder to check up on friends or people that you haven't spoken to in a while, or people that you potentially know live on their own, because you never know, they might be struggling, and just you saying hi or replying to a photo they posted being like, oh, you look really nice, could generally make their day. Shh, don't interrupt me when I'm saying things. I feel like that's my kind of spiel on like, don't put too much pressure on yourself. You don't have to have some crazy goals or to lose a load of weight or anything like that for 2022. You could literally just be like, I just want to be the best version of myself and put myself first. That is all that matters. You don't have to put any pressure on yourself. I don't normally like, with New Year's resolutions, I don't normally like write down resolutions. I normally just kind of think, oh, maybe what would I like to like do this year. But I've never really been someone to write down. Last year I did a manifestation jar, but I'm pretty sure, if I can remember, none of the things I wrote in there have actually happened. So I'm still waiting. But to be fair, that wasn't manifesting. I didn't say that had to happen in 2021. I just wanted these things to happen. So, you know, patience is key. We just gotta wait. So good things to come to those who wait. But like, if I'm reflecting on 2021, I think on the whole it was a really good year. It started tough. Like, I mean, we started in a lockdown, and that one was the hardest lockdown for me, because I felt like the first lockdown was like a holiday. I was in my gap year, so I didn't have to do any classes. I was just like living my best life. Obviously I had my bad days, but on the whole that wasn't a bad lockdown. But I felt like the one at Christmas in 2021, that was hard because it was winter and I was doing uni full-time Monday to Friday, and I was on my own because I stayed at home, which was obviously nice to see my parents, but I was doing all my classes on my own. And I keep saying like, my dad's gonna hate me if he watches this, I'm sorry Dad. Yeah, that was hard. That definitely tested me, and I wasn't in a particularly great place then, because I'd kind of finished first term not in a particularly great pace, because I was just really struggling with like finding my feet in my class and stuff, and making friends and stuff, if I'm being honest. So I think then that like being online going into the next term definitely didn't help that. But then like when we got back, because we literally went back on my birthday, it was March 8th, it was so good up until the summer, because we had 2 weeks of being no masks in full time at the end. I literally absolutely loved uni, absolutely loved going into second year. That was hard, full on, because that was the first term we'd kind of had that the whole term was full time, no Zoom, no mask, and that was amazing. I really, fingers crossed, that carries on for next term. I don't know whether it will, but fingers crossed, because yeah, it was hard, and I ended up like crying to my ballet teacher, Miss Lee, who generally I love that woman with all my heart, because I was just like, I'm not progressing, because I'm just so tired. Like, I have never experienced like pure exhaustion at that point, but you know, it's that thing where I'm like, I'm absolutely tired, but I also love it because I know I'm working hard. All of our class are so close now, and I absolutely love my mates at uni, and yeah, everything is great. And then obviously I came home for Christmas, and now I actually don't want to go back to uni. Not because I don't want to go back to uni, but because I'm back home with my family, and I feel like growing up, you kind of like, I literally haven't argued with my family or my sister since I've been back. I mean, some people might be angels, but like growing up, I was Satan, and I was a bit of a brat, if I'm being completely honest. And we haven't had any arguments, and I'm like, I'm not ready to leave because I love my family. Like, I've always loved. I'm getting more mature. I don't know what it is. Look at me being all grown up. But yeah, I've just really loved it. Yeah, I feel like on the whole, maybe not started the best, but this year's been a brilliant year, and I feel like me as a person, I've grown and progressed so much this year from the start to the finish. That's reflecting on 2021. So I feel like 2022, a few sort of brief ideas, nothing too. I'd quite like to get back into my running. I really want to do a marathon. Won't happen next year, probably once I finish uni. But I really want to do a marathon, so I really want to get back into my running, if I'm being honest, just to also really good like cardiovascular endurance for uni. Like, I absolutely love weight training, but I think I'm gonna experiment more with my training that fits and supports the career I want to go into the most. I want to keep at the gym, but I also don't want to be obsessed with the gym, that if I'm invited out, I will go and socialise. Like, if I miss a day, that's okay. If I'm sore, I will not go because my training comes first, which I do think I was pretty good at that last year, but I just want to reinforce that, you know, rest is just as important as going to the gym. I really, really want to get my splits. If I'm not going to be honest, I really want to get them by the end of January, because I am so close at the moment, so close. For a dancer, I'm not very flexible. I'm flexible for the average human, but not for a dancer. But I'm so close to the split. I just have this thing that once I can do the split, I can do anything. Like, anything. Go to the moon, easy. Like, I just have this thing that once I can do it, my life is completed. So can we just like manifest that for me? Thank you. As my dad would say, I need to be able to say fuck it a bit more, as in like just stop caring what people think. I am getting there, but even like my teachers commented when we had our panels, basically saying make sure your voice is heard, don't care what other people say, just do it. So I want to do more of that. I just want to keep like working on myself, putting myself first, not letting the little things get to me too much. I want to be more chilled, go with the flow. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this year I've really had a lot of growth, and not like in a I'm so great way, but I feel like personal development, I've improved on myself a lot, and yeah, I've still got a long way, but I'm pretty proud of how far I've came. I always say I just want to be someone that I'm proud of. For a long time I didn't like myself, and I was really critical, and I don't necessarily mean like looks or anything, I just mean like I didn't like the person I was, and I'm so hard on myself. Like, you know what, Ashton, like, you're a good person. And yeah, we make mistakes, but as long as you own up to them and learn from them, you know, you get where you want to go. I think I'd like to be a bit more careful with my money this year. I want to stop like hoarding things. Like, I have so many clothes that I just don't wear. I really would like to downsize my wardrobe and have kind of staple pieces. I just want to try to save money. So I think if you're interested, I might post some videos like how to save money as a uni student, or like trying to like spend as little as I can on my food shop and stuff, you know, just experimenting. I think also next year, I think I'm gonna stop trying as hard to eat plant-based. I think I'm gonna, obviously I can't have dairy. Oh my god, you should just shot through all my videos. How many times does Ashton tell you that she can't have dairy? You be pissed. But sorry, I hate keep repeating myself. It doesn't put me in the best mindset. I think it just puts me in a bit of a restrictive mindset, because I'm restricting a lot of food groups. I wanted to go try back being plant-based because I watched like Seaspiracy and all these things, and I was like, I'm kind of terrified about our planet, and also like animals. Like, it was all like morals, and like I feel guilty. I feel really guilty right now saying that I think I might go back to eating meat, and I feel like I shouldn't, because at the end of the day, I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't feel guilty, because at the end of the day I have to do what's best for me and my body, and if it's affecting my mental health a bit, then I shouldn't do it. But I want to still contribute, so I think I might in other ways try and like contribute to our planet, and I probably will try and do like meatless Mondays, or I might try not have loads of meat, like maybe 1 meal a day. I just want to eat. I don't want to have any labels on me. I just want to be able to eat. And yeah, this sounds so stupid, but I just feel really guilty because I want to try, but I just don't know if it's the best thing for me. I hope everyone has a lovely New Year's, whatever you're doing, whether you're at home, whether you're going out, whatever you do. Here's to 2022, guys. Let's smash this year together. So yeah, I will see you next year. Bye!